Hi guys, I'm back again today with another reaction video, and today we're reacting to 50 people show us their states accents culturally speaking. Okay, I'm interested because I feel like for me personally, when somebody says American, I feel like most of the time it sounds the same. Like there's not necessarily an accent. The one that is like stereotypical for us is or for me is New York, Texas, I think, or Alabama. I don't know, somewhere in the south. Or southern. I'm just gonna say southern. New York, southern, and I think that's it. And then the standard American accents, I guess. And a Californian, actually, let's not forget that. Oh my god. But anyways, guys, I'm interested because there's 50 states. Will it be different each state, or will it sound exactly the same? I'm really excited to check this out because sometimes I'm like, oh, all Americans sound the same. Like, what are you guys talking about? Like, you guys have an accent. You don't. It sounds exactly the same. But yeah, before we do start, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notified whenever I do upload a video. Anyways, guys, let's check this out.
I never thought I had an accent, but everyone else told me I did, so I never really understood my accent.
He sounds American. That's it. This is the standard American accent that we hear everywhere, or everybody sound. Most people in the States or Americans sound like so.
But we say soda pop, and that was weird, I guess.
Soda pop. Well, it's not an accent. It's just a way of saying something. Soda pop.
The great thing about Oklahoma is it's really this confluence of a whole bunch of different parts of the country. So the northern part of the state is really like the plains.
She has some intonations though.
Iowa accent.
People always know.
She has a little bit.
When I say bagel.
But if you get down south to the Little Dixie portion, it has a much more of a southern drawl.
Elongating those vowels a little bit.
Oh, okay. I heard that Arkansas. A little bit. A little. My accent is confused. Okay, it's a mixture of Africa, Asia, UK, maybe a little bit everywhere. It's the whole world is my accent. But anyways, yeah, the Arkansas was very interesting.
It has a much more of a southern.
Why am I so drawn to Arkansas? Remember the last time we did the burger, I think, video? I also love their burgers, and now her accent is like outstanding. Yeah, maybe I belong there. How does she do it? A little bit? I don't know.
Southern drawl.
Elongating those vowels a little bit and saying y'all every sentence.
How y'all doing today?
Y'all want to go to Waffle House? Come on over. We'll go to Waffle House.
There's like only, it sounds the same-ish, but there are tones and the inflections that makes it different. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Like Mississippi and Georgia.
In your mouth, and you're just like, hey y'all, how we doing tonight?
Okay, this is like.
Are you guys gonna go down to the game this weekend? I'm so excited.
Stereotypical.
Like, great this year. Everybody talks really slow, especially compared to New Yorkers.
Most New Yorkers are loud. You gotta fit your way into a conversation.
He sounds
Vermont's
not New York for me.
Very unique, and it's hard to slip into unless you're talking to another person who like grew up farming. But the phrase that I can say in my accent is always, oh sure, bud. Oh sure.
Is that English? I don't think she was speaking English. Vermont? Nah.
People from California kind of have like, they say like.
Yeah, I know.
Have a typical accent,
but I love the Californian accents. Like it's so, you know, you feel really nice and friendly when you hear it. Colorado, let's see.
Like, they say like.
Colorado doesn't really have a typical accent. Lots of people say that it has no accent.
I feel like
definitely get called out
based on her voice.
Colorado. It's Colorado.
I've been told.
What was the difference?
That my state has an accent. Some people go Chicago. I don't think we do.
There's parts that I can hear. Like,
Yeah, Colorado and Chicago. They didn't. They sound the same to me. Okay, they sound similar to Oregon. Oregon.
twang kind of sound like this.
Some people
I
in
like
New
the
Mexico
voice.
have accents, depending on what part of the state you're from. People in the
You're
South
from?
tend to sound a little bit more like they could be from Texas.
Really wide syllables, really kind of drawn out
Drawn out. I love it.
phrases.
It's a little sing-songy, like a little bit Valley Girl almost. I'm from New Mexico,
I'm
and
from New Mexico. I'm from the Philippines. Ah. Okay, I'm annoying right now. I'm super annoying, but I love it.
I love eating burritos.
Oh, me
Go
too.
skiing up on a mountain.
Pass me those taters.
Oh, I mean, like there's
They
cowboys.
don't sound different at all.
You know, there's horses. I don't know, because I don't feel like I have an accent.
I
Yeah,
went
you
home
don't.
a couple of years ago and was watching home videos of my sister and I, and we had to like do a weather forecast as like little kids, and we'd be like, there's a big hurricane coming from the left coast, but don't worry because we don't know that it's coming. And people would be like,
Okay.
what are you saying?
I understand, but you can distinguish that there is some.
Put on
Yeah.
you gotta park the car and hop the yard and give the guy a quarter for some chowder.
Massachusetts. I think you're in the wrong country, Massachusetts. Maybe you need your own country because that was not. Nobody's gonna tell me that was English. If you're from there, no, you don't tell me that was English because I'm not gonna accept. It's impossible.
I can put on you gotta park the car and hop the yard and give the guy a quarter for some chowder. That's a standard Boston accent.
What does it mean?
Any ER would have an AH at the end.
It's kind of like
I didn't understand the new hams.
Cooler.
What do you call Hampshire?
It's kind of
Hampshire?
like Boston, but cooler.
Maine.
And a bit more drunk. Like,
New
we gotta go
Hampshire.
to Bar Harbor to get some lobster supper.
My mom has the
They sound British or yeah.
And a bit more drunk. Like, we gotta go up to Bar Harbor to get some lobster supper.
My mom has
Or
this kind of
Australian.
strange, half French Canadian, half Boston accent that sounds like peanut characters. Wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Or if you're from North Dakota, you've
Doesn't
got
make
some
sense.
long O's.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Or if you're from North Dakota, you've got some long O's.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
So hang on to your R's a little too.
It gets a little bit thicker the older you are. Your grandma sounds a little bit like this. Your mom might be a little bit softer.
I'm from Wisconsin. Go pack, go. It kind of gets like up here.
Oh,
go
nasally.
pack. I say
Bag.
egg. I have some eggs in a bag.
The bed.
Up here, go pack. I say
Bag.
egg. I have some
Big. Okay.
eggs in a bag.
The best example
Okay, I
of a
think I
Wyoming
get it.
accent, I feel like
I mean,
I've
I
seen.
think I hear it. Sorry, not get it, but I hear it. Because I would have thought that everybody sounds the same. But there are some words that they do say, or the way they say things or words that really sounds different. Wyoming, let's see.
in Brokeback Mountain. One curve in the road, and they missed it.
So if you live in Washington State, no one ever says they have an accent. They all think they speak pretty normal,
I
which
feel like
is
they
kind
do.
of true.
Just kind of middle
He
of the road.
sounds the
Sort of
same.
like Delaware itself.
But they also kind of have like a country hit kind of thing to them. So let's say like Washington, like I'm gonna wash my hands, and you're like, Worsh? What
Worsh?
kind of word is that?
Wash.
Can also use this D, so
Worse.
we say like Connecticut instead of Connecticut.
I feel like Michigan's typical accent is very nasally, high.
Oh,
like
God.
that type of vibe.
So
Okay,
if I'm
gotcha.
from like Northside Kauai, it might sound something like this.
Okay, Hawaii is like, it's obvious they can have an accent because it's just like there. And I don't know, when people say they're from Hawaii, I don't even remember, or it doesn't come to my mind that they're Americans. I always think Hawaii is your own little paradise. You know, they're living their own bubble, they have their own thing going on, and people there from like heaven, and you know, the rest of the world is just not. So, yeah.
That type of vibe.
So if I'm from like Northside Kauai, it might sound something like this.
People say that us
beautiful.
Marylanders have accents, but I don't think we have an accent.
Idaho doesn't have
I
a
didn't think
few
Maryland will sound like that, but okay.
accent.
There's no accent in Indiana.
This might be very biased, but I don't think we
I really don't think we have an accent.
We don't.
I don't hear it, but I get
Oh, I
reminded of it when
think New Jersey does. Is it because of Jersey? New Jersey? Jersey
Travel.
Shore?
I mean, I think this is normal.
It's a perfect neutral Pacific Northwest.
I would have thought
St.
Alaska
Helens.
will have an accent because they're also like Hawaii when their own little bubble as well. Interesting.
Not have a typical Alaska accent. She's not really from there. She grew up in, I don't know, Kansas.
Maybe they do, but
My
he doesn't.
husband laughs at me because I say wolf instead of wolf.
Our accents
It's
are
the
all
same.
over
He,
to something.
she said
My
the same
husband
thing.
laughs at me because I say wolf instead of wolf.
Wolf instead of wolf.
Our accents are all over the place.
The first one that comes to my head is a Latino one. So
Oh yeah, Florida is like the Cuba or the Latin of the state, so they all sound like that. To be honest, like most of the Floridian, no, the Florida people that I've heard.
Tadito.
There's the St. Louis
have
accent
that
where we say
spice.
things like quarters and water.
Where I'm from,
Water.
they like to say Hena or Mayan. That shirt over there is Mayan. From Philly, they like to say Wooder and Use guys.
Mayan.
But in Pittsburgh, instead of Use guys, they say Yins. What are Yins doing?
North Carolina is it's
I
an
feel like-
interesting act.
US is a country with 50 countries in it. It's a country in a country. Because it's so different and so huge. There's so much diversity and culture in each and every, like if you're here, it's different time zones even. So it's like a countries. It's like US is a country wherein there's 50 countries in it. It's like Hawaii. If you think of Hawaii, do you ever feel like it's part of the US? No, you think that it's a country on its own. If you think of Alaska, you think it's a country of its own. If you think of Texas, it feels like a country of its own as well because of how huge it is as well. And diverse from like the west coast to the east coast. Oh, it's crazy.
Accents. It's just got a little bit of a drawl.
It's a little lazier.
It's very slow pace, very good.
I like
very
that.
nice.
There's Charleston.
Okay, I think I like Alabama.
It's more smooth. You might have a daughter named Darcy.
And then you got the real
He
squeak.
is not American. He sounds British or something.
Nice.
There's Charleston, South Carolina, which is more like this. It's more smooth. You might have a daughter named Darcy.
And then you got
He is not American. He's like, he might have a daughter named Darcy. Is that American? Did they just play us?
the real squealy southern accent.
I like that
And then you
accent
just got
too.
the very
I don't know, it sounds really nice.
How you doing? God bless.
It's like the most diverse one, I feel, out of this bunch. But I'm not sure if these people did their job correctly or we just got random people to just pretend. Because I feel like most of them didn't really have an accent per se. I feel like we didn't hear it, okay? Or maybe because it's like new generation. People are just like, everybody's just mixing in, blending in. Everybody's just becoming like, the accents are watering down. I don't know how I'm explaining this. But anyways, guys, let me know where you're from and if you have those accents or if they were even a true representation of the accents. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, leave in a comment section down below what other videos like to react to. The original link of this video will be in the description box down below, so is my social media link. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.